The opinions expressed are those of the show's host and not the staff or management of Port St. Lucie Broadcasters. Any reproduction without written consent of WSTU and WPSL is strictly prohibited. Now it's time for Quality of Life Radio, brought to you by Cigna and Aetna Medicare. Here are your hosts, Gary Owen and Tom Bouvier.
Hello and good morning to all of you beautiful, good-looking people out there. Hey, listen, even the not-so-good-looking people out there in the world today, and those of you that are tuning in, welcome to the world-famous Quality of Life radio show. We're glad to have you with us on this extraordinary Tuesday morning, July 11th, 2023, and we are in the middle of summer already. It's here. It's hot. It's humid. It's disgusting. It's sticky. And thank God for air conditioning. So we truly appreciate you tuning in. And for those of you that are listening in on WSTU 1450 AM, thank you. Those of you that are tuning in on WPSL 1590 AM, thank you. And also those who are tuning in live on Facebook, we appreciate having you. And remember to share us with your friends, your family, your neighbors. Get the word out about this extraordinary Quality of Life radio show. I'm your host, Gary Owen. I'm also the president of Owen Insurance Group. My co-host, Tom Bouvier, is taking a sabbatical today. And we have a very special guest. I guess you could probably call her my co-host. But we had actually worked well together, yin and yang, almost kind of a similar situation maybe. I'm not sure yet. But I am very happy this morning to present to you Cinthya Lavin. She is the vice president of communications with the Better Business Bureau, and also hiding in the back is our one and only Jackie McNeil, who's the regional manager, also the queen of engagement, and the world's best ambassador for the Better Business Bureau. So, and my good friend. So Jackie is with us as well. So we are very proud to be a proud member, in good standing, with no complaints, by the way, of the Better Business Bureau. And we truly appreciate having you with us this morning, Cinthya. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Gary. Thank you for having me.
It's very good to have you. So let everybody know who you are, how long you've been with the BBB, and why BBB.
Well, my name is Cinthya Lavin. I am the VP of Communications and also Community Engagement for the Southeast Florida Better Business Bureau. And I have been with the Bureau 7 years this month.
7 years?
So
has there been like a celebration, a cake, a big increase in salary, or anything special?
Not a cake
Not
yet
yet
or celebration.
Do I have to talk to Rod?
We have had people in the Bureau like Jackie who have been in the Bureau for over 35 years. So I still have some time I need to put in.
That's almost as old as I am. Don't be laughing. It's not that funny. So tell us about your position. What do you do as Vice President of Communication, besides communicate effectively?
Absolutely. So my role I am the Jill of all trades. I'm there out in when you're a nonprofit, you really have to polish your skills. So I'm there creating videos and engaging our members just so that we can let other people know why we have such special businesses that are part of BBB. I believe we did a video of you a couple of months back. So going out there, creating content, talking to media to also let consumers know about tips when it comes to buying, about why we have some great businesses in our database that they should be using, being in charge of partnerships in the community, working with other nonprofits so that we can increase the services that we bring to the members of BBB and to the consumers, because our role is a dual role. We're here to help businesses, but also consumers.
Yeah, we'll get to that business consumer segment here in just a moment. Going back to what Cinthya said about videos, if you're a small business owner and you are a member, and for those of you who are not yet members, why not? And get it done. You should become a member. I have no skin in the game here except the fact that I have personal testimony that the BBB has helped our business exponentially. And if you go to our BBB site, you can see the many 5-star reviews that we have. And people go to BBB to find out about the integrity of the business, and the credibility of the business, and do they have a blemish on their record. So it's important for both consumers and also business owners. But going back to the video, if you go to our website, if you're a business owner and you want to see what it looks like, we have a small portion of it on our website. It was professionally done. They did an awesome job. So go to www.oweninsurancegroup.com. You can take a look at that video that was done here in our office by the BBB. So now going back to why is it important, Cinthia, for not just a small business like ourselves, but intermediate and large businesses to be part and to join the Better Business Bureau?
To put it simply, the BBB is the sign of a better business. People know when they go to our website that they're going to find accredited businesses that have been vetted by our compliance department. We look at everything from the contracts that the business is handing out to their consumers, the principles, their website, the security connection on their website if they're taking payments. We do a deep dive so that when we put that seal of accreditation, we know that that business is a good business and a business you can trust. And if there's any issues, BBB is there to step in and handle anything that goes wrong or any misunderstandings. That is the difference between a business that is accredited with us and a business that's not accredited with us.
And I am very proud to say, I think, right, Jackie? Owen Insurance Group is what kind of business?
It's an A+.
A+ accredited business. So for those of you out there who are seeking a credible, transparent, professional insurance agency such as Owen Insurance Group, if you are looking for individual or group health insurance, Medicare insurance, life insurance, disability, long-term care, annuities, dental, we do it all. The only thing that we don't do, which we get a lot of leads from BBB for, is property and casualty. We don't do home and auto. But everything else we can help you with. So feel free to give us a call at 772-210-1020. That's 772-210-1020. And one of our dedicated professionals are here to help you. Now, it's really amazing what that little logo, the BBB accredited business A+ logo, can do for you. Because if you're scrolling for a business, I know for me personally, I don't know about you out there, but hopefully I'm sure you're the same. But if you're looking for a business, I mean, you're looking not only on Google for reviews, but you should be going to the Better Business Bureau and looking them up and do your due diligence before you spend a single penny on that business.
Absolutely.
And what would you recommend? What should a consumer be looking out for?
Well, we always advise consumers to do, as you said, Gary, their due diligence. It's important before you decide to sign any contracts, spend any money. Look for 3 quotes. And not only go to bbb.org to see how that business interacts with consumers, but also do a general search, look at reviews. And if something does not seem right, if you're not finding a lot of information on the business, move on to the next. We always ask consumers to have 3 quotes and not necessarily shop by price. It's important to look at the integrity of the business and how they handle that consumer interaction. That's the most important thing.
And there's you may, I'm sure you have in the past, I'm sure Jackie has as well, gotten some pushback on the cost of membership. To me, that's the cost of doing business. I mean, I'm a member of many organizations and associations and pay a lot more. Would you kind of speak to the cost and what value is included in that membership for the business owner?
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, we have people certainly come to us and give us pushback about the cost of membership. But what we always tell businesses is it can really make the difference between you closing a deal or not. And we've had many businesses come to us wanting to get accreditation immediately because they're being held back because someone says, well, I looked you up and you're not accredited with the BBB. again, we are the sign of a better business, and we have been around for over 100 years. And we do so much more than just complaints or reviews. We provide business education, business networking. We're there to do mediation if there's any issues between the business and a consumer. And we are also Google partners. So we provide knowledge for small businesses that are getting started when it comes to marketing campaigns. And we have campaigns at a low cost with no contract, and they're fully refundable. So those are the advantages that you have as a BBB accredited business. And we are also Dell partners. So if you want to just revamp your entire office with Dell computers, we can do that for you at a discounted rate. So we have so many things that we're constantly working on with different partners, national partners, local partners. So you want to be accredited with the BBB and also be a part of the organizations that pertain to your area.
Yeah, I always say, and we'll talk about the partnership, because I mean that's important, because I feel that I have a partner with you and Jackie. I mean, if I have something that I need to run across, an idea, or I've got a problem, or I've got a concern, I know I can pick up the phone and I can get some answers. So that collaboration and partnership is essential. It's important. But more important is knowing that a consumer can go and look you up and find that you are an A+ or an accredited business with the Better Business Bureau. There is no better credibility that I can think of than having that distinguishment, right? I mean,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I believe that businesses get out of the BBB accreditation what they put in. And I think
Right.
Gary and his business, they're a great testament of what a relationship with the Better Business Bureau can be. If you just pay the fee and no longer look at your
Yes.
profile, you don't upload your pictures or logos, you don't let us know what's happening with your business, we cannot help you, we cannot promote you, we cannot champion you. So what you put in is what you're going to get out. So you definitely have to cultivate the relationship with us, because we're local, we're grassroots, and we're out in the community.
And that's what I was going to say too earlier when you mentioned that, because quite frankly, no matter what it is, whether you're out there networking, right, Jackie, or if you're out there networking and socializing and being out there in front of other businesses, it's what you put in is what you get out of your business. And I get, as a small business owner, listen, I know. So there should be no objections to this, because I've been there, I do it, I live it every single day, and I don't have a second to spare in my business, in my life. But it is important to identify the segments of your business that will give you a great ROI, or your return on investment, and help you establish credibility like the BBB. And secondly, putting that on your website. So what I do is I have the BBB logo on our website. So that provides Owen Insurance Group instant credibility to our prospective clients and to consumers out there, knowing that we're a business of trust, of credibility, of transparency, and that's important. But not only that, but it also helps when you click on that link and it goes back to your BBB landing page, and it backlinks from a BBB landing page to your website, what that does to your search engine optimization as
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have the highest rating because we're credible. We've been around for a long time. Now, Google My Business is asking businesses to provide their BBB profile link just so they have that extra credibility of you are a real business. So yes, when people search you and you're BBB accredited, you're going to come out on top.
I love marketing. You could be my new face of marketing for Owen Insurance Group. That would be awesome, wouldn't it, Jackie? I mean, but then I'd steal her away from you, though. You probably wouldn't want that, though. So, but seriously, though, there's a lot of components, and as a small business owner, you can only do so much. My job, as a small business owner, is to take care of my people, take care of my clients, and make sure I put food on the table for myself and my family, and of course my employees. I mean, that's important. So every second of the day, I mean, we're busy with all these tasks that we have. So that's why it's important to have partners like Cinthya and Jackie that you can work with and say, hey guys, this is my vision. This is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. This is my marketing expense that I have per month. What can we do with it? And they'll sit down with you and they'll have the discussion what they can do and how they can help you build your business.
Absolutely. We're always happy to help. That's what we want to do with businesses. Anything we can do to help businesses, we do, and that's why we work with SCORE, we work with the Small Business Administration, we work with Hispanic Unity, we work with different nonprofits to provide the things that we cannot, but we know are important to businesses.
And I'm waving the BBB flag, not because I'm an employee yet. Look, watch out, Rod. But seriously, just because of the fact that I have been a member of BBB for a while, and it continues to have a major impact with our business solely because of that credibility. Now, let's talk about consumers, because I think because of the internet now, there's in Google, Bing. I mean, there's so many sites that consumers can go to search. And I think a lot of people forget about going to the BBB. Why do you think that is? What's going on, and what's BBB doing to address that?
Well, people forget because we have been an institution that has been around for so long that sometimes people forget that we're around, but only when they have a problem is that they remember that we're around. But we're not only here to solve the problems after they happen, we're here to help you prevent them as well. So we have tips for consumers on all kinds of topics, whether it's summer travel, hurricanes, impact windows, crypto. I mean, any topic you can think of, we have tips on that. Mother's Day, Father's Day shopping, everything. Just go to the BBB and look at news, and you can see all the tips for consumers. And when it comes to filing taxes, I mean, I'll probably sit here all day and give you all the topics, because we're here to help you prevent it. We're here to help you make educated choices when it comes to the businesses that you go to, and when it comes to just making choices and spending money.
So there's two topics I want to get to before we move on. But you mentioned 100 years. You're a part of the elite centenarian club.
Yes, we were the very first social media in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, and I love the fact that even though you've been around for 100 years, you're still not stuck back 100 years ago with doing the things that they did 100 years ago. You're up to current events today, and you're on top of social media and probably AI coming up next for you guys too.
Yes,
probably.
Absolutely. So August 23rd, we're going to have our Engage Summit and Torch Awards, and that's going to be a great opportunity to attend workshops. And one of the workshops is going to be focusing on AI for small and medium-sized businesses.
I think I need to do that. I think I need to probably go.
Yeah,
So
it's very popular. We've gotten a lot of requests about what we're doing and how we're working on it, and we're working on it. So.
Well, last year I submitted an application or my staff submitted an application for Torch Awards. So there was, do you guys remember how many people submitted applications for that award, for those awards, for the small, medium, and large businesses?
We had about 120 nominations.
120, okay.
120, and out of those 120, only 30 decided to complete their full entry. And out of those 30, then we pick the small, medium, and large businesses. And from there, we get our finalists. And from that, we got winners. So I believe you.
I wasn't a winner.
But
O
Insurance was a finalist. I mean, it's tough competition.
It's very tough.
Yeah, and we are not the judges. The judges are people that our CEO and myself pick from different organizations, different businesses, and also professors in business and members of the media. So you were a finalist.
Well, maybe this year we can maybe step that up and maybe win.
We hope so.
We'll see what happens. We'll definitely submit again. I know that my staff has already started that process.
Yes.
So, Torch Awards for Ethics. So, you talk about small, medium, and large businesses. For those small business owners and large business owners out there, talk about what the qualification is. I mean, how many employees do you have to have as a small business?
As a small business, from 1 to 10 employees, you can qualify. I mean, it could just be yourself if you're running an operation. Really, it's not so much about how many employees you have. It's about fulfilling the 4 criteria, and it talks about the 4 C's, just CEO, culture, just community, right? And what you do with your customers. So really, if you're able to show that, it doesn't matter how big or small. The reason why we have categories is because we don't want a small business having to compete with the large businesses in the area, because it seems unfair. But if you're able to provide documentation and a strong statement as to why your business is a good business deserving of the Torch Awards, you have an opportunity to win.
Now, the mid-size is 11 to what, you know?
It is 11 to 35.
35?
Yeah.
And then 36 plus is
Yes,
the large business.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So there you go, folks. So if you're a small, medium, mid-size, or a large business, who should they call to get more information?
Well, they can go to bbb.org/SEFL and click where it says Torch Awards, and they can start their process there. We're still taking the entries up until July 21st, so you have to be quick filing out that entry because it's coming up.
You just mentioned some dates, July 21st.
July 21st.
Okay, good. Now, this past July 1st, I'd like to give a shout out to Kimberly Garcia. It's our 2nd year anniversary with O Insurance Group. And then we just had a 4-year anniversary, 4.5 years going on 5 years with Julie Scott. So we're very proud of our staff. They stay around just because I get them drunk throughout the day. I'm not sure what other reasons why they stay with me. But seriously, we've got great staff. And they're all here dedicated to supporting our clients and our prospective clients. Now, going back to what the BB can do for consumers, because now I want to kind of go from businesses and do consumer facing a little bit. There has been a plethora of fraudsters and scamsters out there that are absconding with consumers' personal information. I just had, it's unbelievable. I just had someone got my credit card number and spent thousands and thousands of dollars in Virginia somewhere. Oh, no. My parents, my mom, unfortunately, answered a call from somebody that said they were from FP&L, told her that they didn't pay their bill, they didn't receive the bill. We need payment today, we're going to shut you off, and then she fell for it. And so now she had to cancel her bank account, her credit cards, and go through that nonsense. They're out there. Be careful. Speak to that for us for a second and what BBB can do for consumers.
Absolutely. So as I said before, we have a lot of tips on our website, but we also have a BBB scam tracker. So on our scam tracker, consumers can go and search what are the scams in their area before they go and share their information of someone on the phone. They can see, hey, this is happening in your area. Be careful. They can also report a scam, even if they haven't fallen victim, but it helps other consumers be aware of the things that are occurring. And also, if they have an issue with a business, they can file a complaint with us. If they want to also report a good experience with a business, they can submit a review. And our reviews, as opposed to any other platform, are actually verified by other people. So we make sure that the interaction actually occurred, that this review is not being a paid review. So before it even goes up on our platform, we always make sure that it comes from a real person that had a real interaction.
Yeah, and that's important. So there's a lot of resources that the Better Business Bureau can provide, not only for business owners, but for consumers. So for those of you that are out there tuning in this morning, go to the Better Business Bureau website, check it out. Look at the scam trackers, the scam alerts, they're out there. And piece of advice, for those of you who are on Medicare, who have a Medicare card, maybe are turning 65, there's a scam out there where people are calling, and remember, Medicare will never call you to ask you for your Social Security number or your Medicare, your MBI number. So these scamsters are calling, confirming, hey, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, we want to confirm this is Medicare.gov. We're confirming that you received your Medicare card. Please give us your Medicare number so we can confirm this information and your address to make sure it's correct in the system. Do not fall for the nonsense. People are. It's horrific. So be careful, be cognizant, be alert, and check out the BBB, small business owners, mid-sized business owners, large business owners, consumers. Any final thoughts before we close our show? And I want to give a quote of the day, and then we'll go ahead and close out. Any final thoughts or tips or advice?
Well, final thoughts, just always protect your money, protect your information. Whether you're a consumer or business, we're here to help you.
That's right. And Cinthya and Jackie, thank you both so much for being with us this morning. And we're going to close with a quote of the day, which is, be brave enough to live the life of your dreams according to your vision and purpose, instead of the expectations and opinions of others. Live the life of your dreams. So we're at the end of our show. We certainly appreciate you being with us this morning. And remember, stay tuned, because coming up next is the Brian Kilmeade Show. And remember, folks, please share us with your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers. Spread the word of the good work that we do here, and being transparent and helping consumers make the right decisions. Never travel the road alone. And remember, stay safe, keep healthy, be happy, and enjoy your quality of life. Take care, everybody.